Hello, this is Team 2 presentations on Jacques Fath's revival. Jacques Fath founded his fashion house in 1937 in Paris. His early designs were romantic and dramatic, catching the eye of Parisian elites and international celebrities. Fath became one of the big three of Parisian couture, alongside Christian Dior and Pierre Balmain, and introduced one of the first ready-to-wear lines in the US, democratizing high fashion for American women. The brand rose to fame during a moment of post-World War II renewal. Paris was reasserting itself as the global fashion capital, and women were embracing a return to femininity, elegance, and flair after years of wartime austerity. His designs reflected this cultural pivot, playful yet sophisticated, elegant yet forward-thinking. The brand's decline was sudden and tragic. In 1954, Jacques Fath died of leukemia. Without his creative vision, the brand struggled to maintain its identity and eventually ceased operations in fashion. The name was later revived sporadically in fragrance and licensing deals, but without a cohesive or modern brand strategy. Jacques Fath left behind a rich archive of design codes and emotional value, starting with glamorous silhouettes, hourglass shapes, dramatic movements, and architectural tailoring. The spirit of joy and confidence, his work exudes freedom, fun, and elegance. His early-to-wear experimentation was ahead of his time in democratizing fashion, and he also had a Hollywood appeal as all the celebrities wanted to wear his designs.
Today's luxury fashion landscape is driven by a blend of heritage, personalization, digital innovation, and culture storytelling. Many consumers seek the meaning behind their purchases, in which they value craftsmanship, ethical production, and brands that connect emotionally. So, for the target audience profile, we're aging between 25 to 40 who fit the culturally savvy, values quality, and individuality lifestyle, with the secondary audience being fashion insider stylists and collectors that are interested in couture heritage and inclusive drop designs or design drops, in which they value brands with a story and a viewpoint interested in exclusivity.
Where Fath fits. Today, in a world craving authenticity, we revive Fath not just to compete with brands like Celine, Jacquemus, or Thoreau, but to remind fashion what it means to be inclusive and iconic. This revival is not just about nostalgia, it's about restoring soul in a world of sterile minimalism. As we all know, the fashion world is flooded with new names, but few with a meaningful legacy. Jacques Fath offers what the market lacks. Revive couture with hot history and hope. As we all know, there's a hunger for elegant escapism, joy in every silhouette. Our brand is for those people who want much more than clothes. They want story, spirit, and substance. In a sea of sameness, Fath is a rare voice that can be bold, inclusive, and unforgettable.
Fath's ethos, confidence, elegance, experimentation, and glamour align perfectly with today's cultural landscape. It goes with the ongoing trend of reinterpreting old glamour. His pioneering, ready-to-wear spirit can translate to luxury drops and capsule collections, and his legacy as a self-made and taught outsider resonates in an era that celebrates entrepreneurial creativity.
We're not just reimagining a luxury house, we're igniting a movement for the modern icon. Think bold, joyful, unapologetically elegant. Fat bridges eras from corseted couture to contemporary expression, which is purely confident. It's where timeless silhouettes collide with fearless personality, creating a brand that feels like a heritage but moves like now. Every detail of the survival is intentional, including how it feels and looks. Our palette blends well with that richness and restraint. It's not just the visual identity, it's our brand's emotional language because when people see Jack's Fath, they feel sophistication with that edge. We champion our glamorous confidence along with joyful tailoring where structure meets movement. We honor our roots while celebrating inclusive sophistication across gender, body type, and culture. Above all, we commit to sustainable craft.
This is the historical mood board from which we drew inspiration. Fath rises again, but this time through a diverse global lens. We've translated the brand's DNA into silhouettes that speak today's languages, inclusive casting, expressive tailoring, and bold textures. This is Jacques Fath for the 21st century, unmistakably couture, undeniably current. For the product strategy, we start with the ready-to-wear pieces that redefine modern ready-to-wear with a Fath signature. Bold shoulders, curved seamed, asymmetry, and vintage touches, all designed with gender fluidity in mind. The occasion wear is archival glamour reimagined through sculptural, flowing gowns designed for emotional moments such as galas or personal milestones. These pieces balance architectural tailoring with romantic movement and are made for anyone who wants to embody drama and elegance. For the couture and bridal, each piece is co-created with the client, blending drama and elegance. Couture is open to all genders and occasions. Accessories, from gloves to collectible bags, this is where Fath's love of accessorizing lives on. Each collection is limited edition to preserve exclusivity, using archival inspiration fused with modern cuts and responsible materials. Products are designed to be timeless but expressive.
Revival begins with visibility. The social media will keep the brand's color palette and a feature of mix of historic archives, inspiration, lifestyle, and products. Hence, we will ensure that luxury is scroll worthy and culturally alive. Now, we're going to show you a mock up of the campaign video for the brand.
According to Jacques Fath, one of the Paris top-notchers, hips are definitely being worn this autumn and waists are conspicuously minute.
In the retail environment, we aim to embody the Parisian heritage and brand's beginnings, adopting austere architecture as a leading theme in the main floor and private showrooms. In the retail In the past, Jacques Fath shared his couture patterns in Vogue for the public to recreate, and this will be the leading theme of the brand activation. In the back of the store, you can find the tailor stations where the customers can usually receive fitting advice. However, for the activation, we will organize the tailoring workshop where the invited guests can make their own couture pieces themselves. This is our team. Thank you for your attention.